The American Visionary Arts Museum's Kinetic Sculpture Race has been drawing creative competitors from in and around Baltimore for 20 years. For the 2018 event, a group from Digital Harbor High School, a magnet school that focuses on information technology and science, joined the competition. The students and their teachers rebuilt a donated racer, utilizing their knowledge of mechanics and help from their neighbors to make it to race day aboard their machine, the Golden Fleece.
Well, it was pitched to me. The principal pulled me aside at one of the community picnics, as she had just talked to Kathy Strodel about this, about getting the school and the community involved in the Kinetic Sculpture Race. It would be a good idea to try to bring the two together.
I'm really grateful for our bike donation from Genesee School, so that our kids are kind of learning how to do this race and this sculpture piece by fixing and refurbishing things.
Ms. Veltri was telling us that someone was donating a bike, and she was like, we can be a part of it if we get a Waverly sign and be a part of building it and stuff.
Oh yeah, it's real simple. Kids like to work with their hands and the hardware and software, which means we had to learn a lot about inverted bicycles, welding, gearing. We had someone come in from Race Pace to do recreate the gear changers on the bike, because the ones that were previously on there were breaking or were rotting out.
I learned like their wheels, you can put a lot of force into the pedals, but it's like high ratio to low ratio. So you put more force into the pedals and the tires, they go so slow. Like you get to cooperate with others and then community mechanics and all that. It's actually fun.
We had a lot of this going on. Everybody's feeding off each other, learning different skills, new skills. Even the kids were giving ideas to the engineers that they didn't see before, and it just one thing led to another, and we have a vehicle that's now operational.
We overcame the problems and obstacles we had along the way with building.
The team building has been incredible because, you know, even there's 4 people on the bike, and even though there's one steering wheel, you have to communicate with your team members in terms of like turning this thing, and you know, hopefully that'll play out on race day, and we'll get through those obstacles. But I don't think it's even like about that. Like if we don't, you know, and finish, you know, we've got a lot of things that we've learned that we'll be able to apply immediately in what we're going to do next year.
While the Digital Harbor squad didn't come in first, they proudly achieved what they set out to do. Their machine handled the course's obstacles with aplomb, but mechanical issues mounted as they made the final push back to Federal Hill. Crossing the finish line well after every other team, the crew from Digital Harbor showed grit and determination that gave way to joyous celebration as they battled adversity to finish what they had started.
The kids are amazing. They would not quit.
We had some trouble, but we got through it. Like I told the other news station, we wasn't leaving until we get finished.
We went in the water, paddled around, got out, went over to Patterson Park to the pit, the sand pit and the mud pit, went through it with no problem.
Oh, the mud pit was amazing. We went straight through it, even though we had a little help from the other teammates.
You know, the wheels kept falling off, things kept breaking, chains coming off, and they still hung in there. They fixed it, you know, with the help of the engineers, and they persevered. We had extra pilots, we had tow trucks with us, we had a whole bunch of people that helped us. We actually got stuck in the mud, but we made it through. It was amazing. They responded the way I knew they would, because we worked together all year, for some of them 2-3 years. They don't like to quit. If it's broken, they'll try to fix it. And that's what they did today.
We're going to keep on going until we get a new one.
Oh, they want to do it again. They're already talking about coming back from college next year to work on it. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, they're really enthused about it. They're happy about it.
And scream, we don't quit!